Hey everyone, my name is Rodney and I'm just big boned, and it is day 103 of my weight loss journey. And today I'm going to talk to you about emotions. Emotions is something that I work with a lot in my work as a counselor, and I've spoken with many different clients about emotions and the very stuff I'm going to talk to you today about. Now, there's no denying that when you're on a weight loss journey like this, it's an emotional roller coaster. You're going up, you're going down, you're going sideways, and those lows, while they are expected, if you're in particular an emotional eater, something causing you to have some negative feelings can help you come off track and help you go back to binge eating or eating your feelings. So it's really important that we know how to set ourselves up to try and feel as many positive emotions or reduce the effects of negative emotions. This is not going to be about what to do when you're feeling negative emotions. Maybe it's something that can be a topic for another day, but I'm going to talk to you in general about emotions and how they're created and what you can do to try and create some positive ones. All right. So you may have noticed that whenever I do my weigh-in, before I actually go and do my weigh-in, I talk a little bit about what I'm expecting that week. And no matter what the result, you may have noticed that whenever I've exceeded or I get what I'm expecting, I feel good. And no matter what the result, if I don't get what I'm expecting, I'm disappointed. And all of that is on purpose. You see how emotions are created. We all have an expectation, all right? An expectation is just how we think the world should be. So if you've done really well all week on your eating plan, and you've been exercising and stuff like that, and you jump on the scales at the end of the week, you're expecting to see a loss. No matter how much you try to go in something with no expectations, we all have expectations. So we have these expectations. Now, when we pair these expectations up with reality, what actually happens, then that causes an emotional response. When reality meets or exceeds your expectations, you have a positive emotion. When reality doesn't meet or exceed expectations, we have a negative response. So this is why I'm always trying to create that, really sort of focus on that expectation. So that way I can do my best to create an emotion. All right. Now this is where it gets really interesting. When we then add attachment into it, it changes things dramatically. So if we have a strong attachment to the situation that we are, that we're facing, whatever our emotion is, whatever our emotional response is going to be stronger if we have a strong attachment. If we have very little attachment to the situation, we're going to have a weaker emotional response, or a less emotional response. Now this is really difficult because quite often, if you're on a weight loss journey, you've probably struggled with weight your whole life. You may have been told by a health professional something, you need to do this, otherwise something bad's going to happen. So we have a strong attachment to this. If we didn't have such a strong attachment, then we're probably not going to last very long on our journey. So this is why I always try and set the expectation, because if reality meets or exceeds that, I'm going to have an emotional response that can be pretty good, because I've got a strong attachment to this, because there's some strong emotions here in this journey. And then even if I remember a day that I didn't lose anything, I didn't gain Everyone kept pointing it out. You didn't gain. That's a good thing. I was still disappointed because I was expecting a loss, and I'm not sure if it's happened yet. But I grant you, the day I come in and say, look, I'm not expecting to lose anything this week, and if I don't lose anything, or if I lose 100 grams, I'm gonna have a pretty good emotional response, even though it's 100 grams. So it's actually not the outcome that sets our emotions. It's our expectations in relation to the outcome. So what can you do to sort of really control this? Well, first of all, don't set your expectations too high. Don't expect you're going to be losing, 2 kilos every week, because that's not reality. Try and be more realistic with what you're expecting. Take into account how much activity you've done, what your eating plans have been like, and base your expectations on that. If you haven't had a great week, set your expectations lower than if you have a good week. And if you're at the start of your journey, sometimes you don't know. Maybe your expectation is, look, I'm just expecting to lose something. And in fact, if maybe that's the trick. Always just expect to lose something. That way, even a 100-gram loss is really good. This is not foolproof. You're not going to go through this journey doing this and feeling good every single time. There's going to be times when, I'm expecting a loss or something, and then it doesn't happen. But that's okay. All right. But doing this can help you have more good days than bad days, if this makes sense. All right. So that's it. That's all I got today. How emotions are created, how you can use it in your weight loss journey. If you found this interesting, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and let me know your thoughts and your feedback on this. Is this something you think you can incorporate into your journey? And tomorrow I'm going to be back in the kitchen cooking up something yummy for Big Bone Cooking School. So don't miss that. Please hit subscribe and follow me on my journey so you can see all my videos when they come up online. I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and just remember, I'm not fat. I'm just big boned.